guys, Scott with Heritage Farms, Texas. Well, here it is. It's Thursday after work, taking a day of vacation tomorrow. So Friday I'm going to take off and we're heading to the farm early. And the reason for that, what's on deck? Well, let me tell you what, it's been miserable here. The Texas drought is still continuing here in North Texas. You know, it seems like a month ago that we got that basically 2 inches of rain or whatever it was, but it wasn't enough. All of the ponds are still continuing to go down. The grass is what had turned green is already starting to turn brown again. It's, you know, look at this. I mean, it's been 100 degrees today here, and tomorrow, and I think also on Sunday it's going to be like 99 before we get into the low 90s next week. So it's bad, and there's no rain on the 10-day forecast. So what's on deck? Well, we got the shredder fixed, so I'm going to spend the next 2 days actually shredding. We're going to be knocking down the goat weeds and everything. I'm debating on whether or not in the next 30 days I'm going to put out ryegrass or not, to be determined. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not. There's a lot on the calendar coming up. So anyway, we're going to see about 2 days of shredding using the John Deere HX15 rotary cutter. May also do a little bit of work as far as one of the small ponds on the back of telephone 1, but and then who knows, I'm sure something will pop up regarding the cattle that we'll have to deal with as well. So hope you enjoy the video this week. If you're new to the channel, please hit the thumbs up, leave us a comment. Love to check out your channel as well, and more to follow. Well, it's I don't know, it's approaching, I'm gonna say sometime around 7:30 or something on Thursday afternoon. So my goal today was to get the HX15 rotary cutter hooked up. So I had to do a couple of things first. So what did we do today? So I got the tractor here, took the hay forks off, checked the oil, blew out the radiator, blew out the air filter, looked at the fuel filter to make sure it was clean. Then I came back and I gave it a spit bath, took the water hose, wiped all the dust off, took the power blower, blew out the whole inside of the tractor because it was just covered in dust. My associate that helps me and my friend and neighbor, he likes to go with the windows open. And let me tell you what, man, in this day and time, as dusty as it is, all that dust just ends up inside the tractor. So the inside of the tractor was a mess. And if I'm gonna spend literally 30 hours in here over the weekend, I want that thing to be clean. So clean the inside, clean the windows so I could see what's going on. Went down and we connected the shredder. I'll tell you what, man, there's a lot to getting this thing right as far as grease points. So let's go through here on what to grease. The front side of the U-joint, the top right here, you've got one right there. So that's 3 fittings. You come down here, 4, 5, one underneath there is 6, 7, 8, 9 right there. You get inside here, there's 10, 11, 12, 13. You come back over here, you got 14. Then we come around to this side of the tractor. We got the wheel, 15, 16, 17. Let's go right up here, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We come up here, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Then we have 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. 52 grease points on this John Deere HX15 shredder. So when I tell you it takes an hour plus to shred all of this, and this is with me actually getting pretty good at it, it takes some time. Then what do you got to do? Well, then you have to come back and check your gearbox differential oil. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's 4 of those that you have to check. And some of these have a little bit leaky seals, so you know you got to add a little bit in, make sure the levels are right. So anyway, there's a lot that goes into it, man. So just getting ready to shred takes me a full hour and a half to 2 hours, because I'm just not the fastest guy around. I take my time, I try to make sure I got it right, and there you go. We're off to the races. Hopefully tomorrow morning I'll get up. I do have one conference call I got to join at 8:30 in the morning and on the day job, and then once that's done, we'll get down to here and we'll start the shredding. Okay guys, well, we're out bush hogging, shredding, rotary cutting, whatever you want to call it. And boy, let me tell you what, it's just so depressing here. You can kind of see in front of us. I mean, the drought is just back with a vengeance. We are just in a world of hurt. So, trying to get all this goat weed and stuff knocked down just so we can maybe try to decide if we want to put some ryegrass out here in October, November. I just don't know, man. The drought's going to continue. We wasted a lot of money last year putting it out. The drought kicked in and we weren't able to get anything. But man, you can just see the grass is just gone. It's just really been a depressing year. I don't know if you guys ever have these dates or times where you kind of think, man, what am I doing? But you know, it's just part of farming and ranching. It's part of the heritage and the legacy. You go through the good years and the bad years, but this has just been a bad year on a lot of different fronts. I mean, everything from what's going on in our country, everything from what's going on in the world, everything going on with the drought. It's just been, I'm just going to say, not my favorite year. I'm not a fan of 2022. I mean, I hate to see the years fly by, but I tell you what, I'm ready for this year to get out of here, man. All right, guys. Well, we're back at it. I'll give you an update as we move along, but so frustrating. Good morning, guys. Well, it's about 9:15 by the time I got up this morning. Did a little greasing up the tractor, fueling the tractor. I had to set my wife up on the Kubota with the spray rig. She was going to spray some fences today, and we're back at it. So this is day 2 of the shredding. You can kind of get an idea of what we're doing here. We'll come back around. So apologize for how shaky it is, but we are trying to knock down some goat weeds. So I'll give you an update, but man, it's just so dry, so hot. And I'll tell you what, man, Dale, what a trooper. He attacked the pulls yesterday. He put 6 hours in with his tractor working on the pulls. I don't know if you can see him way over there, but we have another little bitty pond that he's going to attack here this morning as well. So more to follow, but we'll keep you updated. Okay, it's Saturday afternoon, and it's about, I don't know, 2 o'clock. I've been going since 8:30 this morning. What are we doing now? Well, now we're on the rental property. This is what we call the bullpen, which is a, I don't know, 3-acre little spot where we keep the bulls whenever we pull them, maybe keep a couple of steer calves in here. So anyway, that's what we're working on. Just trying to knock down as much as we can today, man. We did the back of telephone 2 today, which was just a tremendous amount of shredding. Just absolutely beat me to death. I'm so sore from yesterday. What's amazing is my forearms and everything are sore from just holding the gear shifter and the steering wheel and holding on for dear life as you're bouncing around out here. But oh man, we are in a world of hurt here in North Texas. So I tell you where I'm at. We're gonna make another cut. It's so dry. There's just absolutely no grass. We're heading into winter. I don't know that I have enough grass, so I'm probably going to cull another 10 head of mama cows. That's kind of what I'm thinking, man. we're basically approaching the territory of culling 40% of the herd this year because of the Texas drought. So to say I'm less than excited is an understatement. This really ticks me off. Probably gonna have to turn around and spend some money here in December to offset the income we had from selling all of the cows this year. Just really frustrated with everything going on at the moment in the world, in life, and in agriculture. Pray for rain. We need rain. Oh, we desperately, desperately need rain. But one thing I've learned is next year I'm going to weed kill everything because I just can't keep shredding all of these weeds. I don't know if I can afford to fertilize next year. Who knows what the cost of fertilizer is going to be. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to definitely try to weed kill and see if that'll help some. All right, more to follow. We're getting close to calling it a wrap this weekend. Well, here we are. It's about 5 o'clock on Saturday. Apologize for how bouncy it is. Oh my gosh. It's terrible out here. Hey, but all things considered, the cows look pretty good, but it is literally drying up as we speak. The reason the cows look good though is because we're pouring the hay to them, we're pouring the feed to them. Guys, I apologize. The hog damage is so bad. I'm trying to shred. This isn't working. Okay guys, I want you to look at this poo-poo. And I'm being nice here. Look out, you see the cows? Let me see if I can get the cell phone situated. You see the cows? But look on the horizon out there. What do you see? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little piglets out there. So right behind, you see those 2 cows right there. Look behind those 2 cows. Pigs. New Holland 5060s here. We're gonna finish up shredding this morning. I wish I had my AR. I would go over there and walk up behind the tractor over there and ease up that tree line and get a shot at them, but you got to be real careful when the cows are around too. So all right, just thought I'd share with you how my morning is starting. Pasture bandits out there messing with the cows. Okay, we're back at it. Well, the good news is the sun's not up yet and I've already started, so this is good. We're knocking down a little bit of goat weeds in this pasture. You know, man, we just can't catch a break with rain or anything. There's still no rain in the forecast for the next 10 days. The only good news is, look at this little outbreak here of goat weeds. The only good news is that there's a cold front coming through today, and it's going to put an end to the temperatures in the high 90s, because we've been 99, 100, 97 the last basically week and a half, which has really dried things down even more. So the temperatures are going to get back in the 80s. At night they'll dip down to like 58 or 59, so a little bit cooler. So maybe the grass won't be so stressed with the high heat, and we'll see. But all right, we're gonna knock this out this morning. We're gonna disconnect the shredder, do a little light maintenance on it. Then we're gonna have to rehook up to feed and put out hay, and there you go, full Sunday. All right, more to follow. Okay guys, one thing you always do is whenever you finish a job, you know, you get through shredding, I'll take a power blower and I blow all of the dirt and dust and everything off. And then I come back, and then the next thing I do is I take the water hose and I rinse everything off just to make sure all the sand is out of there, all the little creeks and crannies and everything where this sand just gets trapped. So we rinse it off, get it cleaned up. That way it's ready to go for the next time. You know, I don't know guys what the debate is on, I always like to grease it right before I use it. That way I know everything is greased and ready to go. Sometimes if you grease it, I'm afraid it sits for a long time. The grease gets old, water gets in it. So I'm a proponent of greasing it right before you use it. But all right, daylight's burning, so we're gonna disconnect. I gotta hook the trip hopper up, and then we're off to the races. So just a typical day here at the farm, and it's only like 9:30 at the moment. Okay guys, well, it's Sunday afternoon and it's a wrap. This is Thought I'd do a quick drive-by of everything that we shred this weekend. So we're going to start here on the Telephone 1 property, and we'll do a drive-by and you can kind of take it all in. So the only thing that grows in this drought is goat weed. So you can see one side of the fence we did not shred, the other side we did. Check this out, guys. So this is probably the worst pond we have on our place. This is in the back of Telephone 2. It's one of them, but Dale attacked it yesterday, and you can see over here he did a lot of good. It's just so rough, and it's all clay. There's no good dirt. A lot of these ponds we've been working on, we've been able to get some good topsoil out of. But you can see he moved quite a bit of dirt out of that pond. Now this is good clay, and we'll use that in some low spots and where we're having some erosion and things like that. We'll use it as opposed to just this sandy loam or topsoil that we have. So, but you can see he did pretty good, but man, that's gonna take a lot of work. And it's so dry right now. This clay sets up like concrete, so it's pretty bad, but you can see that pond is almost completely dry. So we're on the verge of having to do something here as far as trucking in water or running water hoses down to a water trough. I'm not sure yet, but we got problems, Houston. All right, we'll finish the drive-by. Okay, so this is a pond that we worked on before on the back of Telephone 2. You know, we extended the dam down on each side, or I did a few weeks ago. Well, Dale came back, and I don't know if you can tell it or not, but where the water line is, that is literally 1 foot down. So he has made this pool 1 foot deeper all the way across. So he took out quite a bit of dirt, piled it on the back side of the dams, and really did a good job. So, you know, we probably added 10-15% to this pool if it ever rains again. If it ever rains again. Guys, it's serious, man. It is so dry. We're gonna have to do another round of downsizing next week. That's gonna take us down to about 40% that we culled. And hey, it is what it is. Let's finish the drive-by. the other two pools. He came back, and I posted a video earlier of this pool. Well, we keep doing more and more work. As the water gets lower and lower, we keep coming by and digging out. And you can kind of see, like right here, he's got like a little 1 foot dam. So he has dug down 1 foot all the way around this thing. So we picked up, it almost looks like a go-kart racetrack around here. Short track, NASCAR. Hey, but anyway, we've really ran this thing down, but you can see that we're down to like a foot of water in this pool. It is absolutely something else. So the positive, if it ever rains again, the pools are all gonna look so much better. The negative, I don't know if it's ever gonna rain. So you can see through here, all of the dirt that he drug out. We have not done our finish box blade work. We'll come in and do the finish work, but man, the drought is unreal. It's just relentless. It never ends. Hold on, it's gonna get a little rough. We're already putting out hay just in case. Here's the hay meadow at the front. We shredded that. Well, we've shredded everything. We have knocked the goat weeds down. Man. So anyway, this is the Telephone 1 property you guys are getting a little speed tour of. There's something like, I don't know, 120 acres, 125 acres here. Takes you up to the property line here on the front. We got our hog trap. It's not baited. Too hot to mess with that right now. All right, and then in the future you can see okay, up here you can see the barn coming up and the pecan trees. But golly, it is dry. All of the benefits of that last rain 3 weeks ago is totally gone. And the only saving grace is we got cooler weather coming now, but absolutely no rain in the 10-day forecast. It's serious, guys. Really, really serious. All right. So anyway, we'll get up here to the pecan orchard, head back to the barn. You guys kind of have a little snapshot of what this Telephone property looks like. It has a line of trees that follow a creek that goes right down the middle of this property. So there's kind of like a front section and then a back section. So you may hear us refer to Telephone 1 front and Telephone 1 back, which is on the other side of the trees. So there you go, big empty pond. The cows are just camped out underneath the shade. They're doing the best they can to survive in these conditions. And let me tell you what, it is rough conditions. All right, so we're back to the pecan orchard. Gonna head up to the barn. So that's pretty much a wrap, guys. I'm done for the weekend. Hey, leave us a comment, thumbs up. Love to hear from you. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps us out, and it costs you nothing. But as always, as I like to say, glory be to God.